Well, hello. Welcome back to Frank's Variety Channel. I know. Hasn't been much variety, and a whole lot of the videos disappeared. Well, they disappeared for a good reason. Not that I didn't like them. I thought they were cool, but a year of me opening up these booster boxes and booster bundles and just packs, individual packs, kind of boring. Kind of boring, at least for everybody but me, it seems like. So I'm going to be trying to do new stuff and different stuff. But, for right now, this is what I got. So I'll do a few more of these until I'm able to figure out the new stuff I'm going to do. So let's get into this. My little spiel on Theros Beyond Death. Throne of Eldraine I actually liked. I thought Throne of Eldraine was a fresh new a breath of fresh air. It was nice. Oh, I want to show you something else my brother made me. Check this out. It's kind of cool, huh? He did it with his what do they call it? 3D printer. He didn't make the dice. He just made the container. He didn't give it to anybody, or he didn't sell it. He just gave it to me. So it was really cool. I didn't have to worry about any of the copyrights and stuff because he's not selling it. So it's for me. Love it. Anyways, Theros Beyond Death. I remember the first time we went to Theros, I thought Theros was really kind of cool. I liked the devotion mechanic. I thought the devotion mechanic was really sweet. It helped those 1/1 weenie decks that I used to play. It helped the black decks, and I love Gary. I know it sounds weird to say that out loud, but Gary is awesome. Check that out. I've never really been an Elspeth fan. For me, if I was going to go white, it always had to be either Gideon or it had to be a Johnny. Elspeth was nice, but she just didn't, to me, I have to stress that. To me, it just didn't seem like she had that much power. If you're going to have a Planeswalker in your deck, you wanted something with a little bit more power. And I know a lot of people would disagree with me and tell me Elspeth is better. And yeah, you know what? Everybody has their own point of view. Just to me, I actually liked her. Now I don't use any of them hardly ever, but this picture I really like. Going over the river Styx. I really like that. I think that's cool. All right. So as we know, they give you this box. This box sucks. This box is terrible. This is a good box that I give to my loving, endearing wife, and she uses it for other things. This is a waste of paper. They really wasted paper when they made this. Follow Elspeth as she battles her way to the underworld. MTGstory.com. Okay. Yeah, don't go there because there is no story. They failed. Can you say that? I can say that. Wizards of the Coast failed in making a story this time. So they shouldn't even have that. But anyways, let's get on with the box. I love these boxes. I got all of them back to, I think, 2012. Some are better than others. All right. So we know. Hold on real quick. Yeah, these are just regular. Yeah, these are just little crappy cards that they send out, and they shouldn't send those. And honestly, if they go back to the books, they can keep this in there all they want, but I wish they would just kind of get rid of this stuff, because who cares about that? The books were better, especially because they let you, inventory all your cards. You knew what each card was. You found it. It was in the book. If it was in your binder, you looked in your book. And if it wasn't in your binder and you looked in your book and go, oh my gosh, I'm missing one. Arista of the Endless Web. This is their alternate foiled art for this card. It only comes in the bundle. Legendary enchantment creature. It's a spider. I'm going to make a spider deck one day. Wife won't play me if I do, though. But I'm going to make a spider deck. Whenever an opponent casts an instant or sorcery spell, create a 1/2 green spider creature with reach. 3/5. For 4, you get a 3/5. That's not bad. And every time you roll something, that's not bad. Make a spider deck, and I'll put I'll use the black-green one as the, I can't remember that one's name. Comes into play. Anyways, has Delirium. It's awesome. I think these are all your foiled lands. foiled lands. See how pretty they are. Not bad. I like the chains. Unfortunately, they don't give you the Theros land that you get in the packs. You get the foiled regular ones, normal borders, which, in my opinion, they shouldn't have done that. They should have kept it all. They should have put the specialty lands in, like, maybe not their high-end pack. Love these new ones. These big ones. These huge ones. These. Okay, I'll show you how big they are. Hold on here. Look. That is cool. I like the big ones. I'm adding it to my collection. Where's my other one? It's in here somewhere. Oh, it rolled out. There you go. These are the dice. The die and the counters that I take with me to my Friday Night Magic, which I did not go to this week. I did not go this week because my LGS is closed down for a month. They're moving, so. Oh, and you do have this pack. Non-foiled basic lands. Okay, I'm not going to open that one. All the Theros goodness. Hopefully we get something good. Though I did hear through Rudy that the EV of these decks, I'm sorry, of these the EV is going to be dropping and dropping fast. You know what? We're just going to do it this way. We're not going to try to make it look pretty. They figure what, in a week or 2 weeks, EV of a entire booster box will be like $70, $80 at the most. So, wow, colors on these are so much brighter, deeper than the Japanese ones. Somebody in charge of quality control just failed. They should have, like, here's the color of black. Where'd they go? There. Here's the color of black. Match it up to this black. Match it up to this red. If it doesn't match up, don't let it go out. Let's see. Dreamstalker Manicore. Meyer Triton. Aww. It's actually a really cool picture. I like the dead fish everywhere. Laguna Band Storyteller. Okay. I don't know why I'm separating them. The rare mythic is, Erebos Intervention. That's probably the best one to get. See how dark that is? That's pretty dark. Let me see if I can show you how dark that is. That's weird. I mean, maybe it's just my eyes. Maybe I'm seeing things, but there's a couple more. Maybe it's my eyes, but it just seems darker. Am I wrong? Well, camera's not picking it up, but I can definitely see more detail right on that ridge. I don't know. Just seems darker, but we'll go with it. Whatever. Erebos Intervention. Got that one on, that was one of the packs I got with the, whatchamacallit. The pre-release. It was in one of my packs. And you know it went into into my deck. I did actually okay on that too. I only played once. Or one. I played all 4 rounds, but I only played it one pre-release. Would love to have gone to another one, but see, that one just seems so red. So red. I'll do some research. See what's going on here. Thundi Singer. Drag to the Underworld. Wait a minute here. This is the one I was told about. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is your devotion to black. Yeah. So it can only cost 2 more. Oh, because, okay. It costs 2 black if you have creatures on the board. Yeah, I don't know. I don't see that one being. Anyways. Ooh, 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 look at that beautiful card. Nyx Bloom Ancient. Definitely going into one of my green decks. Mythic Trample. If you tap a permanent for mana, it produces 3 times as much of that mana instead. Oh yeah, that one's definitely going into my I got all excited. Yay! Heliod's Punishment. 4 task counters on enchanted creature can't attack, block, or lose all abilities, and has remove a task counter from Heliod's Punishment. Then if it has no task counters on it, destroy Heliod's Punishment. Yeah, I don't like it. Enemy of Enlightenment. That's cool. 5 and a black, flying. Enemy of Enlightenment gets a -1 for each card in your opponent's hand. Beginning of your upkeep, each player discards a card. Okay. I like it. Move over. Human Soldier. Let's take a look at the red here, because, like I said, it just looks dark and danky. Maybe I'm wrong, but it does. I mean, it looks darker. Printed darker. I don't know. We'll just put it there. Sure. I'll be going into my land collection soon enough. That one is the best right there. I'm going to go ahead and separate it because I don't want to hurt it by accident. Because I'm a geek and I don't care. You know that one's going to go up. Every commander player out there is going to put that in their deck. They're going to find a way of putting that in their green deck, or it costs 3. So I mean, putting it in a mostly white, mostly black, mostly any other color is not going to make sense. I think a green ramp deck that thing's going to freaking skyrocket. Maybe not in price, but it's going to be, everybody's going to want to use it. Voracious Typhoon, Snake Beast. I haven't seen that one. That one's kind of cool. Has escape, and if it escapes with 3 1/1 counters on it. Okay, so when it comes back, it gets 3 1/1 counters. So you're getting a 4/4 for 4 with the escape mechanic. That's not bad. It could be worse. I think this is the one I wanted for my Minotaur commander deck. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 3. Sacrifice a non-land permanent. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land permanent card. Put this card in the bottom, under the battlefield, and the rest in the bottom of your library in a random order. For 6, you get a 5/4. It's not bad. You're able to get rid of some of the weaker Minotaurs. I like that. Thundering Chariot 4. For strike, trample, haste. Crew 1, 3/3. Ooh. Eutropa, the Twice Favored. She has Constellation, which I very rarely ever use. Blue and a green, and 1. Constellation, whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on target creature. That creature gains flying until end of turn. It's a 2/2. Ooh, we got something good. It's Delicos, Crafter of the Wonders. 1 white, 1 blue, 1 red, and 1 whatever. Tap, add 2 mana, 2 colorless mana. Spend this mana only to cast artifact spells and activated abilities of artifacts. Equipped creature you control has flying and haste. Only downside to this card is I have a blue-black artifact deck. I don't have a blue-red one. Ooh, Temeric Calls the Dead. There's a nice rare. Nice foil rare. Probably ain't worth more than 55 cents, but hey, it's a saga Costs 3, 2 and a black. Put the top 3 cards of your library into the graveyard. Then you may exile a creature or enchantment card from your graveyard. If you do, create a 2/2 black zombie creature token. Okay. You do that twice, and then you gain X life and scry X, where X is the number of zombies you control. Well, I mean, I guess I could put that in my zombie deck. I don't know. I'll have to look into it, see if it's strong enough. That's a tough one. My zombie deck is good. Commander Zombie. Commander Zombie is good. We're going to put you there. That is the sound of my new kitty, Wobbles, running through the house playing with her toys. She particularly likes to take her little, what are they called? Fuzzy mice that little fake fuzzy mice that have bells inside of them and stuff. She picks it up, throws it around, plays with it, bats it around, and then picks it up and puts it in her water dish so that it can't escape. It's kind of funny. Nyxborn Marauder, 2 and a 2 black. Ooh, 4/3. Not bad. I don't know why I'm talking about the commons. Now she's playing with her toy in the corner. Whirlwind Denial. 3, 2 and a 1 blue. For each spell and ability your opponents control, counter it unless its controller pays 4. That's cool. And there he goes again. And that's his cute little cry. That's his cute little cat meow. I don't know what happened to his meow box, but his meow box doesn't work right. 1 and a green. Each player puts top 3 cards of the library into their graveyards. And he has officially gone nuts. He'll be going to the psych ward tomorrow. Number 2, exile up to 2 target cards from graveyard. From each creature card exiled this way, you gain 1 life. Okay. And then return target creature or land card from your graveyard to your hand. I actually like that. I have a recursion commander deck. I might put that in. Phalanx. Did I miss one? I bet I did. No, I didn't. I already read it. Phalanx Tactics. Target creature you control gets 2/2/1 until end of turn. Each other creature you control gets +1/+1 until end of turn. That's cool. The rare is Nadar Kraken. Well, come on. We all knew that they were leading up to a Kraken or a big, huge octopus because of the last 3 or 4 sets that have had something pertaining to octopuses and Krakens. Whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1. If you do, put a 1/1 counter on Nadar Kraken and create a 1/1 blue tactical until a creature token. That's cool. For 3, you get a 2/3. It's not legendary, though. So if you're going to make a Kraken deck, you're going to have to make a legendary Kraken deck. Let's find a legendary Kraken. The blue looks gay. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't have said that. It looks Fruit Loopy. And Vicious Typhon. Were these in Belgium or were these the... These are the US versions. Yeah, these are the US versions. Made in USA. I like the Japanese versions, except you, unfortunately, it goes backwards. Impending Doom. No, don't let it fall on you. You shall die. Enchant creature. Enchant creature gets +3/+3 attacks each combat if able. When enchanted creature dies, Impending Doom deals 3 damage to your creature's controller. I'm game with it. I like it. If I would have got that on pre-release, I would have used it. That's awesome. Minions Return. 2 and a black. Has flash. Enchanted creature. When enchanted creature dies, return that card to the battlefield under your control. Like that one. Banishing Light. Hey, it's the original Banishing Light. 2 in a white. When in enchantment, when Banishing Light enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls until Banishing Light leaves the battlefield. This one's great because you can do planeswalkers and enchantments, and it's a land, and creatures. So that one's cool. Temple of Enlightenment. That's all of about maybe $1.50. Temples have really dropped in price. Really dropped in price. We call him Cinnabon. Wow. I don't open these fast enough, evidently. It's probably why people don't like watching me. Because I don't open them fast enough. Stinging Lionfish. I actually like this card. Whenever you cast your first spell during each of your opponent's turn, you may tap or untap target non-land permanent. So when you, yeah. Anyways, it helps you play shenanigans on their turn. Nyx Herald. 2 in a green. Enchant creature. Centaur Shaman. At the beginning of combat on your turn, target enchanted creature, an enchanted creature or enchantment creature you control gets +1/+1 and gains trample until end of turn. That's kind of cool. Hey, another Banishing Light. I'm not going to read it again. And look, Temple of Plenty. I got 2 of them. That's cool. I actually like that. I like getting the lands. They help me out with my commander decks, which I don't think I actually had this one. Wasn't going to buy this, but Underworld Charger. I had this in my red-black deck during pre-release and dominated. Well, almost dominated. If I wouldn't have lost the first round, it would have been better. But oh well. I lost the first round. It was pathetic. It was sad. Losing the first round. But oh well. Okay. Furious Rise. At the beginning of the end step, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, exile top card of your library. You may play that card until you exile another card with Furious Rise. That's cool. Can't remember her name. It'd be cool to get her, though. That'd mean a 2 mythic box, which would be totally rare, but Shoal Kraken. Well, actually, that'd be mythic. That'd be epic, dude. 4 in a blue, Constellation, Kraken. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. If you do discard a card, it's a 3/5. It's a Kraken. It's awesome. Destiny Spinner. Human. Creature and enchantment spells you control can't be countered. I like that. 3 and a green. Target land you control becomes an XX elemental creature with trample and haste until end of turn, where X is the number of enchantments you control. It's still a land. Okay. Oh, the puppies are here. Koronos, Hound of Theros. That's one white and 1 black. Legendary creature Hound. Vigilance, Menace, and Lifelink. Creature cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. And then, of course, players can't cast spells from graveyards. Love this card. Unfortunately, the black cards and the black and white cards decks that I play, they all have graveyard recursion, so this card can't go into it. I mean, I guess it could, but it wouldn't be that smart of trying to, yeah, you know what I'm saying. Well, I think I got the best mythic, except for that other mythic, not the planeswalker, the god mythic. That would have been cool. I can't remember her name. Hey, Field of Ruin. Can't go wrong with Field of Ruin. Field of Ruin. Gary. Gary's here, everybody. Gary. Hello, Gary. Everybody loves Gary. I love Gary. Gary's awesome. Miss you, Gary. All right, anyways. Rise to Glory. I thought he had a little puppy right there. It looked like a little puppy. 3, a white and a black. Choose one or both. Return target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. Return target aura card from your graveyard to the battlefield. See, that makes no sense to use the dog along with this one, because then you can't play any cards from your graveyard. Doesn't make sense. See? Ooh, there you go. Dryad of the Elysian Grove. You may play an additional land on each of your turns. And then, of course, lands you control are every basic land type in addition to their other types. This is a great card. I know there's a lot of speculation on it, and this one's definitely going to go into my green deck, along with the Mythic, the Nyx Born Ancient. I think that Nyx Bloom Ancient, sorry. The two of those work really well together. Underworld Rage. And an island. Foil. All right. Just so everybody knows, if you follow me and actually care, these lands, they are flooding the market. Do not speculate. Do not think that these lands are going to skyrocket and you're going to hold on to them. Here's reality. They're going to flood the market with them because, especially the foiled ones, they're going to flood the market with them, and they're going to not be worth anything. So they're cool. They're Pokemon cards. They're nice. But don't speculate that they're going to be worth anything in the future because they are flooding the market. Notice that these you can only get in the bundle. These come in every pack. There you go. How you like them apples, okay? This card, I got good. I think this card is probably the best common in the entire thing. Oh, and this one. Oh, and this one. No, I'm just kidding. Not that last one. Careless Celebrant. When Careless Celebrant dies, it deals 2 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Oh, she partied too hard. That's what happens when you party too hard. Elspeth's Nightmare. Love this card. 2 and a black. Destroy target creature and opponent controls with power 2 or less. Target opponent in Saga number 2. Target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-land, non-creature card from it. That player discards that card. And number 3. Exile target opponent's graveyard. Oh, look. Birth of Meletus. I like that. I like that. If the rare is one of those, I'm going to giggle. Birth of Meletus. Search library for a Search your library for a basic plains card. Reveal it, put it into your hand, and shuffle your library. Okay, mana ramp for white. Create an 0/4 colorless wall artifact creature token with Defender. Okay. And number 3, you gain 2 life. Okay. And the rare is Storm Herald. I don't know this card. Haste. When Storm Herald enters the battlefield, return any number of aura cards from your graveyard to the battlefield attached to the creature you control. Attached to a creature you control. Exile those auras at the beginning of your next end step. If those auras would leave the battlefield, exile them instead of putting them anywhere else. Oh, so it's like a one-time big, huge swing out with everything on one card kind of thing. Oh, I like that. Not bad. Ooh, Pegasus. See that? It's not even white. It's like pink. I mean, it is definitely just odd. Oh, the camera's not picking it up right. Oops. Where'd my land go? And last pack. We're already like 28 minutes into this, almost 30 minutes. I'd say I'm sorry for keeping you up so late, but I'm not. If I had something else to talk about, I'd talk about it too. Leave a comment down below. Tell me what your favorite deck so far is. What your favorite Ichthyomorphous. That's funny. Tell me what your favorite card in the Theros block is. I'll tell you what mine is. Mine is Nyx Bloom Ancient. When I saw this one come out, I haven't seen, what is it called? The pre-release, somebody got it. I was like, ding, that thing is awesome. 5/5. Costs a lot, but man, it makes your mana just kick it. No, he did not put it in a deck because it would have been, that card would never have gotten on the battlefield because most of us play some version of counter. One with the stars. That's kind of cool. Lock up your opponent. Chain Web, Air Acner, whatever. Cost 1. Spider. Go into my spider deck when it enters the battlefield and damage is equal to the power. to target creature with flying and opponent controls. Okay. When it comes back in, it comes back in. So it's a 1/2. When it comes back in, it's a 4. No, it's a, I can't think. Yeah, it's a 4/5. That's cool. Mischievous Chimera. Okay, Mischievous Chimera is a blue and a red. Flying, whenever you cast your first spell during your opponent's turn, Mischievous Chimera deals 1 damage to each opponent. Scry 1. Okay, that's kind of cool. I like the border. And the rare mythic is Temple of Deceit. I would say it was a meow, meow, meow. But I got 2 great cards, so having 3 of the Temple lands, I'm not upset at all. I think that is just awesome. Just awesome. Well, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. I'm going to leave in the comments down below, or the, whatchamacallit down below, what the overall price was, or expected value, even though I don't think it's going to be anywhere truthful. I mean, I'm looking, this one I think is going to hold its value. I think this one's like at least an $8 card. My opinion. It could actually go higher than that. This one, I think this is a $5 card any day of the week. If it goes a little higher than that, so be it. Those, The lands, I think those are going to sit at about $3 a piece. That one and this one, I think, will probably, $4 to $5. So I'll leave it down below, see what it is. You all have a great day. Enjoy. And thanks for watching.